upstairs to turn on the lights for my sweet potato slips, because every year I start my own sweet potato slips. If you haven't seen those other videos, be sure to check them out, how I do them. But the reason why I wanted to show you this morning what I was doing is because I just can't get over how fast my sweet potato slips have come up this year. I have never seen anything like it. So I wanted to show you, I wanted to pop on and to show you how good they're doing. I started these sweet potato slips no more than a month ago. Usually it takes at least 2 to 3 weeks, the way that I used to do them in my windowsill, you know, in a jar with water in the jar. It would take at least 2 to 3 weeks before I'd even see any kind of growth or movement at all. This year I decided, I had tried one last year and found that it seemed to do a little bit better, and it grew a lot faster than what they were doing in the windowsill. But this year I decided to do them all with this method. So what I did is I put some soil in the bottom of these foil pans, and I put them under the lights, and I, you know, water them once in a while. Within 1 week, I already had sweet potatoes starting to come out of the potatoes. Like, it was just growing like at an insane rate. Like a week later, they were taller. A week later, they were taller. This is 4 weeks in. So this is how good the sweet potatoes are doing. Now, don't be fooled by this one here that seems to have nothing on it except here at the end, because almost every sweet potato that I have in this jar here that I had to take off came from this potato. So there's only a few left. This one back here, strangely, that has none, did not have any grow out of it, so I don't know why. But if you look at these two, like, I mean, it's insane. Like, look at this. Like, this one has some new ones already coming out. Look how big these are already. I mean, look at that. And look at this tray. And the same thing. This one has a few less, but you can see they're starting. And they're doing insane. Like I say, these are all the ones that I've pulled off of sweet potatoes. Look how big they are. And they're all rooting. I have them in water. I guess now my dilemma, and it's not a bad problem to have, is what do I do with these sweet potatoes until I can plant them outside? Because I have at least a month and a half before I can plant these outside. So I'll probably put them in some soil inside the house for a bit. But I also have my greenhouse, so I do have a couple things growing in my greenhouse right now because they were doing so poorly inside, and I thought, I've got nothing to lose. I'm going to throw them in my greenhouse, and they haven't frozen. Like this morning, I think this morning it was somewhere around -9 Celsius, but that was with the wind chill. And like, we're early spring, like it's still so cold. So I will wait a little bit before I put these in the greenhouse. And then, because I want to plant them outside, because last year they did so well outside with the ground cover. So I'm going to plant them again outside with the ground cover. I was able to keep them outside like 1 or 2 weeks later than usual because of the ground cover, and I also covered them. So it's a good problem to have. Probably next year I won't start them quite so early, but I just wanted to pop in and tell you, like, this is by far the best results I've had starting sweet potatoes yet. I hope you enjoy my content. I hope you enjoy my channel. If you do, don't be shy. Give it a big thumbs up. Feel free to subscribe, and be sure to check back again soon.